lovely people, how you all doing today? Welcome to K's Cook Island. I am K1 Mildred, and I'm just wondering, just let me know how you're doing, because I'm doing this video during this time of COVID-19 coronavirus, and it's like the world is coming to an end or something. So I really don't know. Let me know how you're doing in the comment section. And today I'm going to be making some comfort breakfast. I call it comfort breakfast because as a child you only had Dodo and egg when you're feeling sick or when you're sick. So you had to eat Dodo and egg to feel better. So let me take you through the ingredients and we'll get into our cooking process. Okay, so for those who don't know what Dodo is, it's simply fried plantains, and with me I have a lot of fried plantains because my people love eating fried plantains. So I have a lot of plantains here. We're going to go with as much as you want. I have a written recipe, so if you want like a standard, if you want to follow it, I have a written recipe and I'll include it in the comment section or in the description section. And we need our eggs, of course, and we need some onions, some bell peppers, some tomatoes, parsley, and curry. We have some curry here. This is a big chunk. I'll just need like a pinch, and some thyme, some salt, bouillon cube, and some white pepper. And of course we need vegetable oil for deep frying. The thing about Dodo and egg, well, Dodo is just peeling the plantains and frying, but with the egg, you can put in just everything that you want to put in your egg. You can put in mushrooms, you can put whatever seasoning you like to spice your egg up. Some people put pepper, some people put ginger, some people put garlic, but yeah, just be creative with your egg, okay? So, the first thing, I'm going to peel my plantains. Or let me see, to make it go faster, before peeling my plantains, I'll heat up some oil already for deep frying. Voila. So while my oil is heating up, I'll proceed with peeling the plantains. I got some of my plantains already peeled and cut. So this is the last one. And you can cut it like this, or I see some people who do it this way. It's a matter of preference. I prefer mine like this. Voila. So that's it for our plantains, and our oil is already heated up. I think it's hot enough. So, just going to drop. Watch out for your fingers when you do that. Actually, it's best to use a spoon like this to drop your plantains. That way, you can't get easily burnt. Voila. So I'm just going to let this fry while keeping an eye, of course, don't walk away, because at some point we're going to stir it. Perfect. While keeping an eye on the plantains, you can start preparing your things for the egg, for the fried egg. So as you can see, this is about 7 minutes later, and I think mine is good to go. If you want yours to be browner than this, darker than this, go for it. And we're going to just remove and drain in paper towels in this multi-purpose colander. but you have to line it with paper, with kitchen paper. And as you will notice, while the plantains were frying, I got my onions cut, tomatoes and bell peppers. So while keeping an eye on the plantains, get other things running. Okay? Oh my goodness, it smells so good in here now. And I can't wait to already taste the plantains. So we fry the next batch. Voila. Perfect. So just let that fry and we'll get into the egg. I really can't wait for this. You see? For my eggs, sometimes what I do with the eggs, I just dump everything like the vegetables, the onions, the tomatoes and the bell peppers into the egg and just fry. But this time around I want to do something different. I want to cook the onions separately. So you just put like a teaspoon or so, a tablespoon of olive oil. And just let it heat up for us 50 seconds or less. Then my onions, the fried onions. Into my onions I just sprinkle a little salt to saute the onions. So you may be wondering why I'm doing this. I discovered when I fry the egg with the onions and tomatoes and bell peppers at once, sometimes it's a bit too moist for me and I want it a bit dry. I don't know if it makes sense, but do try it and let me know. Yeah. Just pouring in my tomatoes. Just let it dry. And now the bell peppers. So I'll just let this thing cook for like 2 minutes and I'll show you the next steps. We're almost there, guys. You see my tomatoes, onions and bell peppers are all cooked. So I'm just pouring it in here. That looks like a lot, but don't worry. It's just the way I like it. So we have everything here. Now I bring the pan, the frying pan that I will use for the egg, right here. And into this, I'm going to pour in some olive oil. Just about 2 tablespoons. Enough to grease my pan. On low heat. Emphasis on the low heat. And now, I'm just sprinkling in my white pepper. Then my eggs will come right in here. Oops. 2. You can go with more, you can go with less. In the written recipe I have 3 eggs, but this time around I have about 6 people at home. So I'm going with 6. So it's like 1 per person. One more. Voila. Then some curry powder, some thyme, a lot of that. Then some more pepper, just a pinch of, did I say pepper? Salt. A pinch of salt. In my Beyond Cube, if you have Maggi, it's the same thing. And I'm going just with this quantity. So if you have the powder, it should be like a teaspoon of the Beyond Cube. A teaspoon should do. I don't think that would be enough. So make sure that you just kind of make everything to a powder with your fingers. Voila. You'll notice we still have our parsley here. That will come at some point, okay? So I'll just check how the oil is doing, and I think it's good. So with a fork, I'm just going to whip up everything. Give it a good mix. That looks good. Just pour it. I'm so hungry right now. And we're going to let this cook on very low. Not too low, medium heat. I'm cooking mine on 5. And because that's quite some quantity of egg, I'm just trying to make sure that some of it flows right to the bottom of the pan. So you let this cook for a few minutes, and we're going to flip the sides. Okay guys, so you can see we don't have a lot of the liquid. If I can put it that way, the egg is no longer as runny as before, which means it's time for us to flip the sides, and that took us like 5 minutes. So before I flip the sides, I like to just sprinkle my parsley right there. Then with the help of an extra plate, I'm going to flip this. First, like so. Then, how easy is that? And just give it a good, gentle press on it. Again, low heat, low to medium heat, so it cooks properly. The next 4 minutes, I'm sure will be done, and we'll get into the tasting part. Okay guys, and this is a trick I learned from my mom to just know if the egg is well cooked. Just use with a fork, press on it, and if you don't find any liquid popping up, then you're good to go. Alright, So I'm just going to flip this again so we are sure. Voila! There you go. I have some people in the background who can't wait to eat this. How does that look? Good. And of course, I'm just going to try some. People can't wait. It smells good. So good. Bon appetit. This right here is a definition of comfort food. So if you feel down, if you feel like you need some comfort, make you some dodo and egg. And if you do, let me know how you enjoy it. Thanks so much guys for watching this video, and do come back for more because I'm definitely going to bring you more. God bless. Bye. And remember to subscribe if you have not subscribed. Bye-bye.
Dishes made of clay, the food she cooked is warming on the stove. Daddy chopped the wood we need to keep the fire strong. With toil and sweat he keeps his family warm. And as us children gathered